Yeah.
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 Okay.
Welcome back to the last ever episode of Disc.
The last Disc It Is. Episode 55, apparently. Recorded on the 27th of June, 2023.
2023.
Yeah.
We have like 6 months left of you saying 2023.
I know, right?
Ugh, it's been a hard year.
Say the thing.
We're Tiny Ants and Isha Gaming.
Very good. In this episode, we talk about the new studio, a hair clip fetish, and the vacations that we have been to. And you?
And yeah, I get a new tattoo. Well, I did sometimes in the last 6 weeks. It's been 6 weeks since we made a new thing. We talk about some hairs and nails that grow after you're dead. Bodies leak once you're dead.
Oh my god, autonomy? No, anatomy.
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 I was like, anatomy? Anatomy.
There's a lot of Googling going on for an amount of time here. So, Google this.
Oh, yeah. We discuss, are humans naturally evil? Like toddlers hitting another toddler. Deep into that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
What else happens?
There's
the friendship. There's the friendship. There's a lot of things happening, but the friendship paradox is my most confusing thing.
Yeah. We have a paradox. Oh, I tell jokes in this one, actually. You laughed a tiny bit.
I did not actually laugh at all, and nobody else will. If you laugh at the jokes that she tells in this episode, you are fired.
Okay. Water is everything. We are talking about manifesting, like wanting something to happen, and meditation, thinking about nothing.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. And OCD thoughts, actually. That's dark.
I mean, press the button. Just press the button.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It says no. Yeah. By the way.
Well, you should press it anyway.
we went out in public and making a murder heart.
Yeah, many hearts.
Okay, and then we round up with played lately a lot of life simulator stuff.
I feel like I derail quite a lot in this episode.
Oh, this is a lovely one. I love it when you do that.
We're talking about something and I'm just like, but actually, did you hear about this thing?
We never get to the original story.
I know, but we always make it back.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we just circle back.
But do we, though?
Shower.
Yeah,
cubicles.
Showering in public and male and female bathrooms. That's a discussion. Let's do it.
Okay.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
Nu har jag Lypsyl.
Lepsyl.
Oh.
I say Lepsyl.
Lepsyl.
Anyways, hello everyone. Feedback from last week's episode, which is 6 weeks episode ago.
What is the channel called? Disc.
Yeah, we don't remember anything. What is the channel called? How do I make you the Zoom master?
Wait, was last episode live? Is it that long ago?
Yeah, it's that long ago. We have
it was the erectile dysfunction episode.
Yeah, we have been away for a long time, and you're probably happy to see us back again. I hope so anyway. We hope so. Right? Yeah. Yep. So, any news?
Any?
I mean, talk amongst yourself. I'm trying to find the last episode. I had to scroll quite a bit.
I'm gonna do something super dramatic in the Disc text channel.
Okay.
I'm gonna type. You know how I always type podcast recording in progress?
Yeah.
I'm gonna type last podcast.
Really? Last podcast ever recording in progress.
Yes.
Oh my god, you're so clickbaity.
I know. All about
kind
of.
But what
it's
if
not the last
is...
episode.
What if it is?
It's not.
Okay, good.
But now it's gonna be very dramatic. I'm excited.
Okay. Yeah. Someone said that lol, or was it lul? It means something bad in the Netherlands.
Yeah. Wait, Patrick.
What was that all about?
What does lul mean in Norwegian? No, Norwegian. In Dutch.
L-U-L?
Yeah.
Dick. Yeah.
In Dutch, apparently.
Yeah, I heard that. Good.
I did know it was something, but I didn't remember what exactly.
So
is it actually the real word for dick, or is it like a slang word for dick?
I mean, yeah, it's a real commonly used. It's not like a slang or something.
He says it's the real word. Word.
It's the real world, bitches.
That is a weird name.
Okay. Any feedback? We have a lot to catch up on today.
Yes.
Strap up and strap in.
Strap
and
on.
strip down because we have a lot.
It's a lot.
Okay, so first of all, in the Disky Disc podcast Google document, we have Stefan as a guest under feedback. Because originally, yes, Stefan, I know you're listening. You are supposed to be a guest, but not this time. Next time, next week. Because we are not doing this down in the basement studio, which I have built, rebuilt, redecorated again. We are doing this over the internet.
So should we talk about what we're gonna do? For this is the last episode of season 2 of Disky Disc, right?
Yeah.
So what's the plan?
We are going to start season 3, and we have talked among ourselves and said that season 3 is going to be, and I can't believe we're saying this, it's going to be video only, and you have to drive over to my place on a weekly basis. We're going to sit down in the actual studio basement with the terrible lighting. No way. I have good lighting down there now, and we are going to talk like a professional on video podcast. That is anyways what we think.
Yeah, you said video only, but obviously it's still going to be in audio form, but like on YouTube there will always be video of us in real life with our faces, not just audio the way it is now.
Yeah.
It's still going to be on Spotify and whatever.
Yeah, true.
In audio form.
Do you think this will be something that we can keep up with? Because this is a rather big commitment coming from a podcast.
Commitment.
Coming from a podcast that hasn't recorded in 6 weeks. I mean,
yeah.
I
have. But I mean, it's a big commitment.
It's a big commitment. Commitment,
which is crazy. It's crazy to say because it's like a 20-minute drive. So it's not that big a commitment.
Yeah, I know, right? But I have set up the location down there in the basement. The location to be more guest friendly. Also, I bought a new microphone arm and a new microphone for down there, and it's a whole thing actually. So we can have neighbor Stefan. We can have not consoler cousin again. We can have sister-in-law Ingrid. Absolutely.
Oh
yeah. She really wanna do it.
Yeah.
You were like, yeah.
Okay. I haven't seen it though. I've seen sister-in-law Ingrid, but I haven't seen the studio.
No, I've done some changes, definitely.
You haven't even sent me pictures. I don't even know what's happening.
Okay, picture on Discord.
Okay, I should maybe make some notes. Hold on.
Yeah, you have to make notes. Notes. Okay, last time we talked about alien abductions, Satanism, and trash sponsorships. That really feels like a month ago. It says 1 month ago. May 16th, actually. Wow.
More than a month ago.
Yeah.
Well, one day over a month ago. Okay, so one. Whatever.
No, 1 week over a month.
I thought you said the 26th of May.
16th.
Oh, 16th. Okay, so, yeah, whatever.
All right.
Same thing.
The day before the 17th of May. Wow. Pretty good.
Sure. What did you do for the 17th of May?
I walked around town with my flag.
Great.
And you?
We were at home watching the stream from Oslo, and then we went to dinner, and that was it.
Cute.
The weather was terrible, wasn't it? Or was it?
No,
I don't remember. It's so long. It was so long
good.
ago, I don't remember.
Yeah, I know, right? What have you been up to for a month and a half, almost?
I don't know. Don't remember what I did yesterday.
This is true Disky Disc fashion.
Yeah,
I love it. Okay, since we don't have any currently feedback currently,
no feedback that is relevant anymore.
No, it's not relevant anymore. Someone said, okay, just for saying something at least, deluded is actually correct. Tiny Hats was thinking of diluted.
Wait, hold on.
Ozymandias88 says.
I don't remember what we were talking about.
I said someone was deluded or delusional. We concluded that they were delusional when they said that they were kidnapped by aliens.
I know, it is. That's what we said. I remember that now because I said it's diluted, but you said diluted, and diluted is not the same thing. So
pretty good.
I said the right thing. What do you mean? Ozymandias_88.
Okay. Isha is so cute with this hairstyle. Heart. Thank you, Carl.
It's the hair clip.
Hair clip. Yeah. Oh my god. Hair clip fandom.
Situation.
fetish situation.
Fetish situation. Do you want to tell everybody about that?
Yeah, sure. I have someone that's sliding into my DM talking about my hair clip, asking me if I can make a video tutorial on how I put my hair clip into my hair. And he also very often timestamps. He's probably listening to this. Hi, how are you? Every single Isha Gaming video, he timestamps in the comment section when I am turning my head and the hair clip behind my head is showing. So that is a thing. That is a
so
thing.
That is a thing.
That I didn't know was a thing, but it is a thing.
Apparently. I didn't know that could also be a thing. But is it not just somebody who's interested in hair, you know?
No, the hair clip in itself. The actual claw clip.
Well, maybe they're bad at claw clips and they want to see how it's done. They want a tutorial.
It's a dude with short hair.
Well, maybe he has a daughter.
Yeah, maybe that. Let's go with that one.
Yeah, the friendly version.
Yes. We have a lot, so we're just gonna have to
go
get this going. Absolutely. So currently on our minds, do you know that these notes are old? It says vacation, but I think I have been to 2 vacations.
You think you've been on vacation?
Which one do I refer to? I was in Sweden. Let's start off there. I was in Sweden and I was down in Oslo and I guested a podcast in Oslo.
But wasn't that the same trip?
Yeah, that was the same trip.
So it's only one vacation.
No, but I have a feeling I've been to something else also. Why do I feel that? I feel like I've been on vacation.
You feel like you've been somewhere? I don't know.
Do you feel like you have been somewhere?
I haven't been anywhere.
Okay, just home. Okay. No, there was one other thing since last time. Me and sister-in-law Ingrid, which is gonna now.
Oh yeah, you went on a little thingy.
We went on a staycation actually, up in Tromsø. Slept over there. That is also ages ago. Okay. Anyways,
how was it?
I loved it. She's a wonderful person.
A wonderful person.
She's really good to travel with. She's always like a positive beam of light.
Yeah, good.
I loved it. She is so good.
Good. I also love her.
Yeah. You also love her. Okay, the next note is yours.
Is it really that long ago? Jesus.
Is it really? Yes, it is.
Yeah. Since last time we recorded this, I got a new tattoo, and I'm getting all of the tattoos all the time, every day.
Yeah.
Not every day.
So which one do you refer to? You got. Oh, tell it.
Tell what?
The one that you got.
The last one that I got. I got
Mm-hmm.
another Skyrim tattoo. It's the tattoo of Azura. It's very pretty. I love it.
Picture on Discord.
Put
that in the notes. Oh, so beautiful.
Yeah, you were there.
Yeah, I was there.
We were telling the tattoo guy about astral projection and farts.
Yeah, astral projections. I don't remember what we said about that.
I don't remember what happened last week.
Now it sounds like you. I don't remember anything from that time.
It was something about the soul, the dead body, and then you weigh it. You weigh somebody, and then they die, and then they weigh less. It's like, is that the weight of the soul? Blah blah blah.
But like I said, also I think that theory was debunked because of errors on the scale. I read maybe
citation needed
on all of this. Does the soul weigh anything? LOL. Does it weigh 4 grams?
I know, and that's when I brought up the fact that was like something that I read recently, and well, I mean like 4 weeks ago. It was recently something about like the amount of like our body weight that is farts. It's like a certain amount of milliliters.
Also, you pee yourself and you can shit yourself when you die.
Yes, all kinds of things.
Because the body stops functioning.
Well, that's what happens when you die. The body is.
Also, I read somewhere that your nails and your hair grows a tiny bit, like for a week after you died.
Who is that dude who's the thing? Wait, is it Harald Hårfagre?
Which is a ancient king of Norway. Viking king, yeah.
Whose hair and the nails kept growing.
Oh yeah, that's how they figured out.
Yeah, it's Harold Fairhair, I guess, in
How
English.
did they measure his hair to be growing? I mean, how
I
long did it
think
take to bury the guy? If you know what I mean.
I think there's something like this is gonna be so many fucking things happening right now.
I mean, the only logical reason is that you shave your hair, your head, and then you die, and then you see like stumps of hair like a week later.
Wait,
because how would you measure such long hair?
Wait, it's here. The year this is Harold Fairhair, yeah, or Harald Hårfagre in Norwegian.
Yeah.
The year after the battle, his grave and coffin were opened, and according to Snorri, the body was incorrupt and the hair and nails had grown since he was buried. The coffin was then moved to St. Clement's Church in Trondheim. Among the bishops that Olaf had brought with him from England was Grimketel. And it was he that initiated the beatification of Olaf? What?
Beautification.
No, beatification. Beatification. Not beautification.
I thought they made him beautiful.
Well, this has happened in the year 1030 in Norway.
But how did they measure the length of the hair of the beautiful
But why
hair?
did they open his coffin?
Why did they move him?
Let's
why?
Google that.
So many questions.
Why did they unbury? Why did they dig up?
Yeah, well, I mean, what were they looking for?
I don't know.
A dead man? They found him.
Why was Harold called Finehair? In reality, it was probably old Germanic ruler myths that made Harold to go uncut. According to these myths, hair and beard was filled with power and strength. Lol. 10 years later, when Norway was united into one kingdom, Harold trimmed his hair and gave him the nickname Fairhair. What?
Right.
But what does that have to do with the fact that his hair, supposedly, citation needed, kept growing after he was buried? But the point is, why did they unbury him?
Why did they do anything?
Because this is all like the christening of Norway and like when they decided the Viking bad, Jesus good.
Right.
I guess.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, what was the point? What were we talking about?
Where were we?
What were we talking about before that?
Oh yeah, the conversation during your tattoo with the does the soul weigh anything? LOL.
Uh-huh.
And all the things that happens to a body when it's dead.
Yeah.
Everything leaks.
Everything leaks.
Rip.
And sometimes I guess if you're this guy and they unbury your hair and nails.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
That was a fun start to this Grisk.
That was good.
Dead people leaking.
What happened here? Something has moved.
Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to make this more visible. Anyways, because I have something else.
Why don't you just go like that?
Yeah, sure. Are we done with the leaking bodies?
Yes, we're done with leaking body fluids.
Anything else? And you? Okay, good. Then I have something entirely otherwise topic from Quora.
Uh-huh.
How do you say that? Quora?
Let's Google it.
Quora. I think it comes from Google this.
Quora.
It's from inquiring.
Quora? Quora?
Yeah, it's like a bad version of Reddit.
It's Quora. Apparently.
It's you have to sign in order to read anything version of Reddit.
Uh-huh.
Basically. And I'm like, no.
Can we talk about Reddit later? Because oh my god.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, well I'll add that here. Wait, okay. Not there.
But I'm gonna go over this pretty quickly. Because I found this and I screenshotted and I am interested in hearing what you think. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it says, are human beings born good? Like, no. Are we inherently born as a good person? Because it says, a lot of people believe that children are born good and innocent. They believe it is the world that corrupts them as they get older. And then the post says, I disagree. When I taught Sunday school, I worked with many toddlers. When toddlers saw something they wanted, they immediately stole it from another toddler. They were selfish, although no one had taught them to be that way.
Yes, somebody did. But anyway, carry on.
Often when a toddler was stolen from, they hit the other toddler who stole from them. I guarantee you, no one taught that toddler to hit and hurt someone. Humans, I believe, are born selfish, unkind, and uncaring. Kindness is learned, and to be kind, you must fight against human nature. That is why kindness is so impressive. And you?
I mean, this is silly. This is silly.
Are we born evil?
No, because you understand that if you make somebody feel bad, you can take what they have. That's like just a thing. You don't have to, you're not naturally bad just because you realize if I punch you in the face, you're more likely to give me your cuddly toy, you know? Because you're going to be in pain instead of having.
But this chain of event happened with sort of like envy. Like one toddler wanted a toy from another toddler and took it, stole it. Then the other toddler was sadness or angry and hit the other. So all of this is just
I mean, you could say if kindness is learned, then why is cruelty not? Like, that doesn't make any sense, because you could say that some kids will never do that, even if they haven't been taught that. Like, some children won't do that. Some children will punch another kid and take their cuddly toy. But like, what about the children who don't punch the other kid to get the cuddly toy, but were never taught not to?
Yeah.
Are they naturally kind?
So conclusion? Yeah, conclusion?
Are humans evil?
Yes.
Are humans naturally?
Oh, you're gonna Google it. I knew you would.
I mean, I'm Googling everything today. Are humans naturally evil?
Naturally evil. Very good.
What does it say?
I think, yeah. Where else would it come from?
If one adopts popular conceptions of human nature, one would come to believe that we are all an evil, backstabbing, greedy, and cruel lot. Okay, I guess Google says it's true, so I guess we are.
Google says it's true.
Yeah,
good.
Okay, sure. I
mean, concluded.
That doesn't. I mean,
you know, I think actually it stems from. Listen to that words. It stems from
expensive.
Yeah, expensive. It stems from survivability. That the toddler felt like it survives better if it has that toy. And then I think also we have justice installed as a baby, and that was not the justice. So therefore revenge.
I mean, it's not revenge if you just want to steal somebody else's cuddly toy.
No, but hitting the stealing toddler, that is revenge. Like, fuck you.
Yeah, I mean, but I think the question is, why is that the immediate solution if nobody taught you, if somebody takes your cuddly toy, punch them?
I suppose toddlers can't talk, so they cannot reason their way out of getting it back.
But that was like what that Quora thing said, that like, are we born evil because that is the natural instinct, even though nobody, like, you have to assume that this toddler's parents didn't go, if somebody takes your cuddly toy, punch them in the face. You have to assume nobody taught them this. So why is this the natural reaction? I guess is the deal.
No idea.
Same. Anu?
Well, leave that down below.
I actually don't know the answer to this. Actually,
no, like, me neither. I'm like, we don't have toddlers.
I mean, well, no, but I would like to believe that it's not because we're naturally just inclined to punch people to get what we want.
I also think that if a toddler is love deficient, bad feelings can linger.
I mean, I'm sure even toddlers who are well loved, because I was gonna say, like, my first instinct was to say that a toddler who does that will be a spoiled child who's used to getting what they want. Like, if they get everything that they want, they will just do anything to get what they want.
Nice twist to it. Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't raise children.
No, me neither. I have cats. I'm set for life.
Same.
Yeah, I'm gonna have cats for the rest of my life. No kids.
Okay. Thanks, meme.
Next one. This is yours.
Yeah, I don't really want to talk about this because it's not really that interesting.
But Reddit situation.
Yeah, because I remembered because you said that you said Quora is like Reddit, but not as good.
Yeah.
Quora might be better than Reddit now because there's a riot going on.
Wait, what?
There's a Reddit riot.
Yeah, but like Quora is asking me to sign in with my Google account, with the account that I have had hacked before.
But with you don't have to do that.
It's asking to be signed into.
But then don't do that.
And if I click no, the entire site is like, bye.
That doesn't happen for me.
Quora is a bitch to me.
Okay, but anyway, Reddit's having a problem with itself because apparently Reddit, like the company Reddit, decided that this is like citation needed, and like, because I don't really know enough about it because I don't care. I have a certain opinion, but like I don't really care so much. Apparently Reddit decided that people aren't allowed to use third-party apps to use Reddit. What? And this is a problem.
Third-party apps as in Discord, for example?
No, to use Reddit. Like there are third-party apps that you can use Reddit through. Like you can, instead of using the official
Facebook?
Reddit app, you can use a different app to access Reddit.
I've never heard of such a thing.
Same, but I don't understand why this is such a, and there's something about like there's something about this, like apparently there are some apps that you can use when you're a moderator of a Discord, no, not a Discord, of a Reddit community. You can use third-party apps to make moderating the Reddit more efficient. I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
But the point is, the point to me is that like lots of subreddits in like rioting against this decision that Reddit made, people are like closing or setting their, not closing permanently, but setting their Reddits, the subreddits, to private so that nobody can view them, because they're trying to punish Reddit by reducing traffic by being like, well, our Reddit has 40 million users, so we're just going to set it to private so nobody can use it, and then nobody will go on Reddit. And
and it won't show up in Google results.
Yeah, everybody's protesting.
Right. So that's a big thing. It's a war going on.
There's a war going on. And it's like,
are you in the war?
No, because it's so boring. And I'm just like, I just want to browse Reddit for funny things.
Okay.
People are boycotting, and I'm just like, can you just care about something else? Global warming, anything.
Okay.
So that's
I get it.
Whole situation. We don't need to talk about it though, because I don't really, it's not, I mean, my life has been significantly more boring since this whole thing started.
Ouch. Okay.
There was a vote, actually. The Norwegian subreddit, like the Norwegian subreddit in Norwegian, which is a funny place that I go to a lot, like they closed down or like privated the Reddit so nobody can use it. And I'm in the Discord for the Norwegian subreddit, and everybody's just on board, like, yeah, this is ridiculous, let's riot. And then they made a vote. They've been closed for like 2 weeks. They made a vote before the weekend, like the mods made a post like blah blah blah, the situation, etc. Vote on this post for whether or not you want us to open the subreddit now or be dark for another week.
Do you think these people were evil toddlers?
Probably, because I was like, well, this is going to be easy then, because everybody's going to be like, we don't care about this thing, let's just fucking open it and go back to normal life. But it was like, the vote ended up being like 60% of people wanted the subreddit to be dark for another week, and I'm like, can you just give me back my crappy content?
Yeah. Oh my god. It sounds like they just want to have drama to have it.
I mean, I'm sure there's some, like, if you are interested in this sort of political whatever, I'm sure it matters political a lot for a lot of people, internet politics, but I don't care. I just want to look at shit content.
Yeah. That is interesting.
I mean, I'm sure if you look into it, there's probably more to it, and I don't really understand / care, but whatever.
Okay.
Anyway.
Next one is yours also.
Yes, correct. This is actually old news by now, so we don't actually need to talk about it so much. I don't know if you even noticed, you weren't really participating. We did like a whole spring cleaning situation on the Discord.
No, I wasn't there.
Oh, okay.
A spring cleaning, as in deleting a lot of things? Or maybe the threads.
We removed a bunch of stuff. First of all, we made the server a community server rather than just a private Discord.
And what's the benefit of that?
You get the most fun thing, I think, is that you get insights. You know.
Oh yeah, I saw
and
that.
That's super cute to look at. And you get like when new people join the server now, there's like a welcome message and whatever. The server rules were rewritten.
Yes.
A role was deleted and then replaced with a different one. And we deleted content creators.
Oh yeah, I was around when you did that. That was good.
Yeah. Oh, so
yeah. Welcome to the Discord. Everyone join.
Everybody should join now, because now it's a lot tidier.
Tidy. You know what? I hate Discord servers that are messy with 100 threads.
Yep.
Why?
I don't know.
I hate them.
But to be fair, like, something that I didn't realize is that when the server is a community server rather than just a normal server, there are some requirements, I think, to make a server a community server, but like I think a certain amount of members or something. But when it's a community server, you can literally hide any channel you want, and it doesn't like it's not just muted, like you won't get notifications.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like, hidden.
Yeah, I can hide stuff that I don't care about, like the knitting club or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So if every server was a community server, every server with like 9,000 channels, because that bothers me so much. I hate servers with 9,000 channels.
Yeah, me too. I don't want to be there.
If every server was a community server, this wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, good stuff. Anyway, moving on.
Next up, it says algorithm, and I probably wrote this.
Yeah, you did, because I wrote the next one.
I don't remember what I meant. Because it's 6 weeks ago. Algorithm. What could it mean?
I don't know. What do you think about algorithms, Anya?
Algorithm. And and you know, everyone loves that meme. Everyone.
I know, because it's a good meme.
Like in real life too, people are starting to say like, and you know, every time I say that, my sister almost cries from laughing.
Well, it's good. That's a good meme.
It should be called "And You" podcast.
Yeah, definitely.
The next podcast, maybe. Anu. No,
Anyway.
I don't know what I meant. Algorithm, Anu. And you wrote something slightly algorithm related, ads reading your mind.
Oh yeah, and there's a link to a Quora that I don't remember putting in there, but I'll copy it and see what it says.
This is the dementia episode.
I mean, I know what this is about, but I don't remember reading the Quora about it. But basically, here was the thing: the story time. You know what happened? I feel like I've told this story before, but I don't think I have because it's on the topic list. What happened in my life sometime in the last 6 weeks?
Yeah, lol,
is that we have at work.
Yeah.
A patient who drinks alcohol-free beer. Right?
Oh yeah, you have an Irene.
And we do have an Irene at our nursing home.
Yeah.
And this person drinks a certain brand of beer, Munkholm, which is a Norwegian brand of alcohol-free beer. One. Okay, listen to this. I have never in my life purchased this alcohol-free beer because have you met me? I've never in my life Googled it or talk to anybody about it, like in voice or like in text or anything.
I get it.
And then like I was at work sometime in the last 6 weeks and I gave this patient the alcohol-free beer. And then like later in that same shift, I was scrolling through Instagram, like in between stories, an ad for Munkholm beer came up.
Oh my God.
And I'm
the phone is listening to you.
No, but I didn't. That's the thing. This is what's so crazy. Like when me and my colleagues, like when we're talking about it, this patient doesn't say, can I have a Munkholm or whatever? And my colleagues don't say, okay, let's give him a Munkholm.
Yeah, and you definitely don't speak in English and say alcohol-free beer.
Yeah, so in Norwegian, we will have said beer or maybe alcohol-free beer because we don't really need to refer to it as it because it is just beer. So we just say, I'm gonna get a beer. And even if we've even said that, but anyway, whatever. So like the algorithm is reading my mind. You see what I mean? Has this ever happened to you?
Yeah, it says, how come I see targeted ads after I have simply thought about something, never spoken of or searched for the product? You know, there was an experiment in Norway. I think it was for some traditional TV show or something that they tried for a week to say baby stroller into their phone or to their phone for a week and try to see if they would ever see an ad for a baby stroller to see if the phone is listening to you, sort of thing, and didn't happen. But I think that this you are describing is called something else, and that is when you have recently seen something, you are more prone to be seeing it or noticing it. Just like, for example, listen, when someone says, oh, there is how many yellow cars do you see today? Everything you're gonna see is yellow cars for the
mean, that's like saying don't think about pink elephants, but this is ridiculous because also I remember my cousin said something similar at some point.
Okay.
She bought a sports bra in real life. Like she physically went to a store alone, you know, to a sports store, bought a sports bra, wore it to the mountain or wherever she does. She's an outdoorsy girl. And then she was wearing it and she was like, this is a really great sports bra. I should tell my mother about this.
Yeah.
And then before she had told her mother about this, her mom was like, I was looking for a new sports bra and this ad came up on Facebook. Have you seen this bra? And it was literally the same bra that she was thinking about. Like, how does this happen? This can't be a coincidence. Like, there's no way.
This is a glitch in the matrix.
I refuse to believe that this is a coincidence, and I think that the internet can read your mind.
Have you gotten any ads for Viagra after we Googled that last time?
Actually, no.
I remember you said like, oh, I'm gonna get ads now for Viagra.
That's what I mean. I feel like it doesn't work for the things that it actually should be showing us.
Maybe the internet is trying to tell you something.
I mean, because this is the thing, because people will say, don't come up into the comments now and say that, like, you know, you don't know how much fucking the CIA tinfoil hat, they're listening to everything you're doing. Your phone is recording your conversations, and if you mention beer, it'll show you beer ads, or like if you mention sports bra, it'll show you sports bra ads. Because I mean, literally in both of these two situations, nobody had actually said the thing.
No, but you know what? I think actually personalized ads could put you into a profile type, like a typical person type. If you are into, let's say,
but it's the exact same brand of beer.
Yeah, but you drink a lot of beer.
I know, but not alcohol-free beer.
Maybe it's trying to tell you that you should drink alcohol.
I've never, but it was the same exact day. Like, literally. And the thing is, now this patient has a different type of beer, like not Munkholm, a different brand of alcohol-free beer. So now I'm just waiting to go back to work and get a different ad for the different type of alcohol-free beer. It's the exact same brand of beer. Like, I refuse to believe that this is a coincidence. There's just no way.
That's interesting. Yeah, slightly mind reading you. Interesting. Leave your stories down below.
Oh, mind reading.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Are you done with that one?
Yeah, that was just my.
It was actually interesting. The best topic so far.
Oh, yeah.
I have a couple of jokes.
Yay! I love jokes.
It's a joke. Okay, let me tell you. I'm gonna see if I'm not screwing it up. So joke time, everyone. So one guy. This is a joke from neighbor Stefan, actually. Okay. He said, there are two guys. One guy asks the other guy, "So what kind of business are you in?" And the other guy says, "Well, I'm in the mining business." And the first guy says, "Well, that's good. Minding your own business."
That's awful. That's actually a terrible joke. Do you have another one to redeem yourself? Because that was really bad.
Yeah, I have another one. Wait, have I not written it down? I should have written it down. Oh yeah, this one is pretty maybe a bit on the edge, if you know what I mean. So what's the difference between an incel and an Excel?
One of them's a spreadsheet and the other one's a loser. What?
No, one of them has a job. Terrible.
That is actually terrible.
Good. Dry jokes, everyone.
That was actually, they were both terrible jokes. Oh my god.
I was so excited to tell them.
They were both really bad.
I was so excited. Okay, yours next up.
Transition though, because
yeah, I love how this is so Disc friendly, lore friendly. Yeah. You have to pee.
Hello?
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 Yeah, we're still recording, so it's good stuff.
Good stuff. Okay.
Your note says friendship paradox.
Yes, correct. Have you ever heard about this?
A paradox in friendships. No.
A friendship paradox.
No.
It's a thing that I read about, as you do, that is like super weird, and I don't really like understand how it works.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. And also it's really fun because if you read about it on Wikipedia, it has like the most confusing sentence or couple of sentences that you will ever try to understand.
What?
Would you like to hear it?
Yeah.
Would you like to hear the introduction to the friendship paradox Wikipedia, I almost said YouTube channel, Wikipedia article?
Yeah.
See if you can follow what I'm saying right now. I'm going to try to read it slowly and see if you can follow it.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, okay. Ready.
The friendship paradox is a phenomenon first observed by sociologist Scott L. Fields in 1991 that on average, an individual's friends have more friends than that individual. It can be explained as a form of sampling bias in which people with more friends are more likely to be in one's own friend group. In other words, one is less likely to be friends with someone who has very few friends. In contradiction to this, most people believe that they have more friends than their friends have. Did you follow that?
Yeah. Well, we are all different. Some people are introverted and have a small circle of maybe 3 friends rotating on each other.
But how can every person have like on average, an individual's friends has more friends than the individual. Like, how do I have more friends than you when you should, by then the same logic, have more friends than me?
Debunked. That doesn't happen that way.
Well, that's what makes it a paradox, because that doesn't really work.
I think it was a bad paradox.
I mean, it's apparently a thing. There's like a whole mathematical situation.
Can we define what a friend is? Do you have to meet this person more than a set number of times?
I think it's probably like not so much about the definition of friendship as, you know, the perceived friendship either way. But that doesn't really, you can't really go as deep as that. Like, so then saying that like I consider them my friend, but they might not consider me their friend. I don't think it goes like that deep.
So how many friends do we have?
Not enough.
How many do I consider a good friend?
I don't think it's so much about how good the friend is, but basically the thing is that your friend will always have more friends than you.
Like always.
That's the theory.
My one friend will always have more friends than me.
Mm-hmm.
Is it
on average? Yeah, on average, an individual's friends have more friends than the individual.
That is probably it's probably because I'm counted as one of the friends.
Yeah, but that, I mean, they will still have friends they will also be an individual, which means that their friends will always have more friends than them, which means that you would assume that then means that every person will always, like, we would be like a pyramid scheme situation. Like, I have 6 friends and you're my friend, and if you have to have more friends than me, say you have 8 friends, then one of your friends will have to have more than 8 friends, but then again, I'm also your friend, and I already only have 6, so how does that work?
It doesn't work.
That's what makes it a paradox.
There's also this situation where, what if I consider someone a friend and they don't see me as a friend?
This is the handy dandy, I will link this on Discord, the handy dandy like little spreadsheet situation. I linked it to you on Discord.
It's a spreadsheet.
Well, not a spreadsheet, but what is this called? Like, situation that shows like how many people have how many friends. So you can see that like SL has a lot of friends, which means that for CR, SL always has more friends because CR only considers SL their friend, but GL and LN and MK all consider CR their friend.
There's always someone that has more friends.
I think it's partly because most people, like, some people will consider somebody their friend even though that person doesn't reciprocate that feeling.
Yeah, that's what I meant also.
Yeah.
Isn't that okay? That was a paradox.
But apparently it's like a whole mathematical thing. Like there's literally like math to support why.
Yeah, but works. I have 100 IQ. How much do you have? And you?
Not enough.
Not enough for that stuff. Oh no.
I just think it's a really interesting thing that you can say that somebody else will always, not somebody else, but one of your friends will always have more friends than you when your friend is also a person, which means that their friends will always have more friends than you. Because how does that work? Because at some point you would assume that you're friends with a lonely guy who only has one friend and that friend is you. So Tom, how could that
do you remember Tom on Facebook? No, on MySpace. I mean, he had a lot of friends.
He had a lot of friends. He debunked the friendship paradox.
He's on the top of the pyramid. Or something. Okay.
But yeah, link on Discord if anybody has any thoughts on the friendship paradox.
Okay, good. So that's the type of thing that you find on Quora or Reddit.
Well, it was on Wikipedia. Okay. I was like literally like I did the thing, you know, where you press random article until something interesting comes up.
Oh yeah. Okay, good. Next
I actually read a thing about water. So
anything to add?
Have you ever thought about water, like in general?
I think about it every day.
You know, water is everything.
Yeah, everywhere, everything needs to have it.
I know, but the water is the answer to all of life's problems.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. It's like thirsty, water. Tired, water. Hungover, water. Dirty, water.
Headache. Yeah.
Headache, water. Like, water is the answer to everything. Have you ever thought about this? Like, literally how many things water is
Water is everything. Yeah.
Water is important to everything. No matter what the problem is, water will solve it.
Dirty water.
Exactly.
Very good. I'm so gonna shower after this.
Good. Because water is the answer.
And then I'm gonna drink a glass of water.
Because you're thirsty, or you have a headache, or you're hungover. There could be any number of things wrong with you, and the solution is to drink water.
Yeah. Cure cancer.
And whenever you need to do something, you know, eat for your digestion, water. Take medication, water. Everything is water.
Yeah.
Isn't that good?
And babies are made of water because there's a water content in both the egg and the sperm.
I mean, humans are made of like a ridiculous amount of percentage of water. So, you know.
Water
and we all came from water, you know, back in the
oh
day.
my God.
When like
we were
evolution
fish.
started. We started out as ocean creatures and we became land creatures.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Water is everything, basically.
Yeah, good job. Okay. It's the title of the episode.
Maybe.
Anyway.
Okay. Next one is manifesting, because I've been thinking about having that as a topic on Disc and Disc. Do you ever manifest things, and do you know the concept of manifesting?
I have a vague idea, but I have a feeling you're about to explain to me what it is.
Okay. So manifesting is that you can tell yourself that this is going to happen, and so it will happen. And then you are more likely to see that thing happen. Like if I am trying to manifest, I'm gonna do a lame example. Maybe like, okay, so I'm gonna win a bunch of $1 million in the lottery. And I'm so manifesting it in the way that I am already now looking up the cars that I'm gonna get, the house that I'm gonna get. I'm starting to prepare for how I'm gonna invest it, prepare for how many percentage I'm gonna give away to family. I'm preparing for this event to happen. And manifesting means that if you are preparing for something and visualize it in your head, it's more likely to happen. It's sort of like The Secret, which is the ancient book called The Secret. You probably read it, lol. You know? Like
no.
the secret to get what you want in life. You just manifest that it has already happened and it will naturally happen to you, sort of thing.
But that doesn't, no.
Like, for example, I could manifest that I know that the day I will reach 100k subscribers is going to happen. So then I
mean, that's just statistically likely, though. Unless you shut down your YouTube channel, eventually that's going to happen.
I know, right? But manifesting. Okay, let's Google it.
Because I mean, I feel like I have a debunked version of this from today. Because for like I was I get I get summoned to the dentist once a year.
I summon thee.
Yeah, they summon me once a year, and I have to accept the summon.
Yeah.
And that was in like March, but I had some situations happening, so I couldn't go to my appointment. So they were like, okay, hit us up when you want an appointment. And then a couple of weeks ago, I was like, fuck, I should probably go to the dentist because I definitely have cavities. Like I feel like when I eat and drink cold/sweet stuff, my like teeth are hurting, and I was like, fuck, I have cavities, and it's gonna be a situation because dentistry is fucking expensive as balls.
Yeah.
So I like sort of like was preparing myself to the fact that like I was manifesting that I'm gonna have to spend a fair amount of money today, because I went to the dentist today, on fixing these cavities that I am sure that I have, and I know that this is gonna happen. And the more I thought about it, the more I felt like my teeth were hurting when I was eating and drinking stuff. I was like, fuck these fucking cavities, oh my god, I'm gonna go. And she's gonna be like, yeah, we have to like fill like 4 cavities and it's gonna be a shit time. And I went to the dentist today, and she was like, I was like, I definitely have cavities. Mia is my dentist. I definitely have cavities, like just fucking prepare yourself. I drink too much soda, I'm sorry. you know. And they did the x-rays and stuff, and she was like, you don't have any cavities. I was like,
what? Your mind played a trick on you.
So I manifested it without it actually happening. So manifesting isn't real. Debunked by my dentist.
What is manifesting? Contrary to belief that seeing is believing. Manifesting is all about believing in something in order to see it come your way. Manifesting is the ability to use the power of your mind to change and create the reality you experience.
Well, I thought I was experiencing the reality of having cavities, but I was not experiencing that reality at all.
Okay. Good. Manifesting debunked then.
Yeah.
But I do believe that a positive mind equals a happier view of situations.
I think actually that was the only part that was interesting. You know, we were actually, when I got my tattoo, we were in town and we went to the bookstore, and I bought that book by Cosby Kristofferson, the book that we were buying just for the drama.
Yeah.
And like 90% of the, first of all, it was a very short book. I read it in 2 hours. But second of all, like the drama was like 5% of the book. So most of it wasn't even about that. But most of the book was about like, except for the part where he took a lot of cocaine and Ibiza. But like the rest of the book There was a lot of things going on in this book, but like this is like an autobiography by a guy who used to date a very famous influencer in Norway, and they broke up. She was cheating on TV. It was a whole situation. Anyway, most of the book was about his like journey through learning meditation and like self-awareness and mindfulness kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like it sounds like a bunch of bullshit, but like I was reading the book and I was like, maybe this is a thing.
It's a way of life. It's a lifestyle. It's a life choice, and it can
like
bring
World of Warcraft.
Yeah, it can bring actual more happiness to a person that is committed to that lifestyle. And definitely, just like World of Warcraft is bringing you happiness. So yeah, I think. I mean, if you are going into a meeting. Wait, where am I going?
I don't know where you're going with that, but carry
I'm
on.
going into a meeting, apparently. If you're going into a meeting and thinking, this is gonna be so fine, I'm gonna be fine with this.
Like me when I went to the dentist and I was like, I'm gonna get all my cavities.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you had a positive outlook on that and said to yourself, it's gonna be fine, you would have saved yourself a lot of stress and probably psychological pain.
I mean, it's not just about that, though. It's also about being able to accept your psychological pain when it does happen and, like, being in it and understanding and accepting the situation that's going on. And a lot of the time, like what he said about meditation and stuff, through being aware of yourself, basically.
Deep disc, basically.
Yeah, very deep.
That's deep.
But like I feel like, because I heard actually from World of Warcraft, one of my guildmates from Wrath of the Lich King said that to go to sleep, the only thing you can do is like some like new version of meditation. So he's lying in bed, and instead of like thoughts going and you can't sleep, he like forces himself to think about that he's lying down and breathing. So it'll be like, my arms are lying down, my legs are lying down, I'm lying here, I feel all of it being heavy. You shut down your thoughts. And I sometimes do that, and sometimes that helps me sleep, sometimes not. But
because it's meditating. It's almost like it is an ancient thing that has been practiced for thousands of years.
Maybe we should all be doing it. Like therapy. Everybody needs therapy and meditation.
Yeah, maybe the old people of several thousand years ago were onto something.
Isn't that weird how that works, though?
I believe there is some truth to that. To that.
Have you ever tried meditating?
Yeah.
Does it work
yeah, you know what? This is a funny fact, okay? Do you ever wait, oh no. Do you ever stare? This is kind of bad. Do you ever sit and do nothing and stare into the void?
Well, yeah, but most of the time for a different reason than most people would.
That is meditating. Do you ever drive home?
I call that being depressed. Okay.
Okay, that's another word for it. Do you ever drive home and you stop the car and you're like sitting there for 30 seconds just staring into the void?
Why in the car?
Like, that is just an example. Do you ever look out of the window and just look at nature and you think about nothing?
No, I find them thinking about nothing very hard.
Okay, because that is meditating. When you just stop doing anything.
I have to actively think about nothing to think about nothing.
I often stop and do nothing.
I struggle to do nothing.
And that is micro meditating.
Okay.
So I'm actually a micro meditator.
But do you do it on purpose, or do you just do it because you're
naturally
stupid?
I think, to process everything in my 100 IQ.
Okay.
Like, I'm buffering, basically.
Yeah. Your internet has gone down for a minute and you just need to... It's reconnecting. The Wi-Fi's coming back up.
Yeah, but I think that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't do anything for a minute sometimes. And do you ever okay, another weird one from me. This is going to be the last weird one from me. Do you ever close your eyes when you brush your teeth?
You know, I close one eye when I brush my teeth. I've done this my entire life. Like, this is fucking weird. Like, do you close one eye when you brush your teeth?
No, I close both.
I close one eye. Sometimes. My right eye.
I mean, I used to do that more when I was little. But occasionally I do it as an adult. Maybe it's because my mom was brushing my teeth when I was little and I had to close my eyes to
Do you close your eyes at the dentist, or do you like make eye contact.
I make eye contact directly at the dentist.
I mean, it was fucking weird today because, you know, you have the little dental hygienist that hands them stuff or like is there for whatever. And then you have the actual dentist. But you have the actual dentist who's doing stuff. But then today there was also a dentist student. So I had 3 people all around me. So I didn't have a choice but to close my eyes. Otherwise, I would be making eye contact with somebody.
All right.
And I was like,
I'm looking around, basically.
Look, there's not much to look at.
I'm trying to hold a conversation like, no.
Have you seen at like the gynecologist, for example, and also in the dentist like surgery room, at least in my dentist, they have the little like picture of like peaceful shit on the ceiling.
No, I haven't seen
like a beach or like a flowers.
What
or
kind
like
of
whatever.
Gynecologist do you go to?
One that needs you to be calm while you're having your parts dismantled.
Ripped apart.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Have you never seen that in the ceiling of like a medical situation where you're going to be lying on your back?
No, I don't think I've been to that office.
Well, actually, you know, I feel like tattoo people should get that, not because it's traumatizing to get a tattoo, because when I was doing like one of my tattoos with Carolina, I was lying on my side and like I was looking to the side, which is just the wall. Well, she was sitting there, but then the wall was also there. And there are some light switches or like power switches on the wall next to her. And one of them is taped into one position and it just says "Nai" on it. No.
Like no.
Yeah. Nai.
Oh my god. So you stared at no.
And I was like, why no? And I asked her, I was like, why is it no? And she was like, she turned around and looked and she was like, I don't know. I was like, you don't know what that button does? And she was like, no.
If no, why not yes?
Why not yes? I wonder what happens if you press that button.
No.
Oh, what is that called actually? When you have the impulse to do the opposite of something.
It's rebellious toddler behavior.
Yeah, but like, do you never like see a button that says no and you're just like, I'm gonna press that?
I don't think I wanna.
You never get that impulse just to be like,
it's normal to do that. Yeah,
it's like when you're next to like a little old lady, you're just like, I could fucking push this woman over right now and she would just fall.
We're into OCD territory.
I mean, do you never get that just impulse to just do something that you know you shouldn't do, just like very instantly? Button says no, press it. Woman is old, push her.
No, not anymore.
I get that I mean, I never do it, but I do get the thought like I could fucking tip this old lady over.
Yeah, what you are talking about is a sub branch from obsessive compulsive disorder. Like,
did you think that you're not supposed to do?
Obsessive thoughts, yeah. Like for example, if you have thoughts that you don't want to have, and you're afraid that you're gonna do it, you're afraid on acting on it. Like,
I'm not afraid. I just sometimes think, like, you know, if I'm on a cliff, not that I'm on cliffs a lot, I'm like, I could jump off right now.
Yeah, that thought, you know.
I thought that was normal. That was a normal thing that people just get.
Yeah, it's normal, and it can happen occasionally, but I don't think it's super normal all the time. I think occasionally, like sometimes when I walk over the road and I feel like I have to step on all of the white stripes.
But you never get the instinct to just like slap Isha man or something. Like he's sitting, you're watching Lost, he's sitting next to you on the sofa and you look at him and you're just like, I could just slap him right now.
No, that doesn't happen. Like the thought doesn't happen, no.
It happens to me.
Okay,
Not because I want to slap Patrick, but like sometimes I just look at his face and I'm like, I could slap him in the face right now.
Yeah, but I think you are describing thoughts, unwilling thoughts.
Why are they always evil thoughts?
Yeah, I know, right? Like back in the day, like probably 10 years ago, when I went to the psychologist, I told her about a thought that scared me, and it was an unwilling thought, and that was stabbing my cat. You know.
Ugh.
Yeah,
I've never had that thought.
It's a thought that you don't want to have, and I was curious, why does this pop up? You know, and
but I feel like the thing I'm talking about is much more like contextual to like the situation. Because, like a button that says no, you want to press it.
Because yeah, if you're scared of hurting someone, that scaredness, lol, that
But I'm not going to do it. It's just like the thought enters my mind that I could right now if I wanted to.
Okay.
I could press that no button. I can jump off that cliff. I could slap you in the face.
Yeah, like I have a friend that is scared of children because she has OCD thoughts about stabbing children.
Literally, like, frightened of children. Like, she sees a child and she gets scared.
This is a medical condition. She's
I mean,
scared.
everything's a medical condition.
We are. She's just scared of the thought that pops involuntarily into her head.
That seems like a lack of self-control.
It's OCD.
Or a lack of self-control.
No, she doesn't act on it. It's a thing that happens in her head and it causes her distress.
Well, that sounds like a lack of self-control.
It's a mental illness.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, sure. I mean, I accept this.
Yeah.
But it doesn't upset me because I'm not going to press the no button.
You have control.
Yeah, because I'm not going to. Like, I'm not going to jump off a cliff and press the no button, you know?
Yeah, because
but it's just like...
You don't have a quick load.
I know, I'm not gonna tip the old lady over. I'm just because I see the consequence of tipping the old lady over, but like I'm just standing there and I'm like, I fucking could if I wanted to. I could just go, like, it wouldn't even take a lot of like effort. I could just go bloop, and she'd tip over.
Yeah, probably normal to think that. Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, is it?
I don't think that.
Am I the only one who wants to tip over old ladies?
The mind is a funny place, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next
one is new season of Disky Disc, smiley face, and also in caps lock.
Yeah, didn't we already talk about this?
We already talked about it. So next episode will most likely be a new season. Also a new profile.
Most likely.
Yeah. Be a new profile picture too.
Everything's going to be new. It's going to be so good.
Okay, now we are done with currently on our minds. Oh my god, that was a lot. I have one now. I just thought of it. We were out, you and me. We were out on the city. Clubbing in public.
In public, yeah.
Oh, we can tell the bathroom story.
Yes. Oh my god.
My god. So we were out clubbing Saturday. Biggest clubbing place in our city. Probably 500 people in there. I don't know. 2 stories high, sort of clubbing house. And upstairs they have 2 tiny bathrooms and they're always crammed, you know.
Which is fucking ridiculous. Like this giant fucking place that holds like at least 250, 300 people. There are 2 bathrooms, like one for men and one for women, which in itself is sexist, but whatever. Actually, funny story, just to interject for a second.
No, it isn't.
There's a burger place that we go to, you know, in Kongsvika, like far away from here. Well, not far away, but like I don't know, half an hour in the opposite direction of town.
Oh, we're derailing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just a little interjection story. Recently, we were there yesterday, I think. I can't remember what I did yesterday. I think it was yesterday or maybe the day before. Whatever, not important. And they have renovated since we were there last. First of all, number 1, they sell vanilla Coke, which is fucking amazing. Second of all, they changed their bathrooms. So now their bathroom is just bathroom. It's like just here is bathroom.
Knock yourself out.
It's like a bathroom with like lots of bathrooms.
Oh yeah, like co-ed bathroom.
Yeah, like non-gendered bathroom.
Yeah. And
which is
that
good.
is I see that often, like when I was traveling downstairs down in Oslo.
When you travel downstairs.
When I traveled to Sweden, there was a big mall, huge mall, and it was a co-ed bathroom.
Yeah, I feel like that should be a thing everywhere.
Do you really though?
I mean, yes.
No, I like to have women's bathroom and men's bathroom.
I think it depends on the situation because I feel like.
But I didn't mind the co-ed, you know. I don't care that much.
The only situation I like female only bathrooms is when you're super, super drunk and you meet cute girls in the bathroom. Don't think I would have the same mental connection.
And also the rape situation. Can we derail back to the original story?
I know we can go back to the original story, but I don't necessarily think that men and women and others sharing bathrooms will result in rape. That's like saying gay people showering with the same gender will be sexually aroused. That's not how it works. You can be in the same space as the opposite gender without raping them.
Yeah, it's possible.
Even if you're in a space where people are going to take their pants off. Anyway, back to the story.
I wouldn't take my pants off in a changing room with men around me.
Maybe
I wouldn't. You can.
I wouldn't
shower in a public shower with 20 men.
But I don't think we should have public showers at all. Like at this is a thing actually.
I wouldn't.
This is the thing, actually, and I think especially in Finland, or at least my experience with public bathrooms or showers in Finland, which apparently isn't a very extensive.
We're never getting experience. To the original story.
I know we're gonna get back there, but like the thing is, like, I don't think public showers should ever be a thing. Every place where you are required to have showers,
yeah, in a like public super like naked.
Yeah, but like swimming pools, for example.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
They should never have gendered. Changing / shower rooms anyway. They should have shower stalls. They should never make a bunch of people, like all of us women or all of the men or all of whatever. You shouldn't. All you have to do is set up some walls, literally like a bathroom stall. That's all you have to do. And when I was in Finland, they had that.
Okay, I can see.
That's all they have to do. Just set up some walls and like a little squeaky door that you can lock, and then have the shower inside it, instead of it being one giant room with showers.
Oh yeah, like that is budget friendly.
Yeah,
I imagined a shower room for each and every person.
And no, I mean literally just the same as a public shower.
I'm like, oh my god,
put up some walls. Like, can people report back on this? Because I feel like this is never a thing in Norway, and I don't understand why this is not a universal thing.
Yeah.
If you live in a place where, say, for example, in a public pool or whatever public situation where you might feel inclined to shower, do you have shower stalls in said bathroom?
Yeah, I would prefer that.
Me too, because I think it's ridiculous to want to or to have to.
But I mean, out in the
strangers, regardless of what gender they are.
How about out in the locker room area where you have the lockers? And you dress.
I mean, the deal is either way, inside, or at least the experience I have with this, stall situation, is that you go in, shower, get changed. Like, it's not just the shower and one little thing. There's also a little space where you can turn off the shower. There's like a little seat and like a thing you can hang your stuff on.
Oh, there's actually space enough for the changing in the entire thing.
And the shower is not constantly on. Obviously, you can turn the shower off. And then you have space to change. Yeah.
And then the locker situation is outside.
Yeah, and then you go to your locker afterwards and pick up your wallet or whatever.
You should be a shower area designer.
I know, but this sounds like a no-brainer. I don't understand why this is an issue, because I don't like when I go to the pool, like in town. Not that I do that super often, but when I have gone there, I don't like showering with other people.
Nah, me neither.
And I don't understand why it's such a no-brainer.
No one likes it.
Just put up some walls, though. If none of us like it, why are we not just putting up some little stalls?
Yeah. Do you remember when we went to school? Like back in the day.
I remember when we went to school
in 10th grade. When we had PE, physical education, PE. Oh my god. We all of us girls, we agreed upon having the lights off. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Everyone was. I think one of us was like, "Why do we have the lights on in this shower room anyway?" And everyone agreed, like, "Let's have the lights off." Good. Everyone was more comfortable.
Sense. Yeah, because you don't need to, like, as long as you know where you're going. It's not like we were in a fucking giant chasm.
We were in tombs.
Yeah. So, because you don't need to see to shower. I mean, everybody's been showering since the dawn of time. So, just
water is the answer to everything.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, back to the original story.
Anyway, back to the original story. We went out clubbing on Saturday.
Yeah, you and me, we went to the bathroom, but the bathroom was held shut. Like, the door was held shut by several men.
Because like, it's like a pulling door. Like, it's not like a door handle. It's like a little thing. You just pull it open.
Yeah. And we tried to open the door, and you were like, "What the hell? What the fuck?"
I was like, "It's not opening." I was
like, what? It's slightly, but we could feel that someone held it.
Was holding it shut, basically.
Yeah. And when we glimpsed inside, there were a bunch of men in there, and we were like, this
is the women's toilet we're talking about.
Yeah, this is suspicious activity. So we asked another guy to open it, like, forcefully with his manly arms, because we couldn't. Yeah. There was no way. So he forced it up, and there were a bunch of men in there, 3-4 guys, I don't know.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, sorry," and then they ran out. And
because they came out, and when he passed me, he was like, "Oh, sorry, there was a queue to the men's bathroom, lol." But they were just standing in there, and we were like,
and they held the door.
Yeah, they held the door shut.
So I was thinking, is it a situation going on, or like we concluded, they were probably doing cocaine. But anyway, sus activity.
But and then we said, once we got in there, like, who the fuck would do cocaine inside that bathroom? Because I'm pretty sure you can get AIDS just by stepping in there.
Who the fuck would do cocaine, period?
Well, I mean, fair enough, but if you were going to do cocaine, why would you do it there?
Not there.
Anywhere but there.
I would not do it there.
I mean, public bathrooms are usually not the cleanliest anyway, but public bathrooms in a nightclub that's been open for like 6 hours, because this was like right at the end, this was like almost 3 a.m. So it was like a wreck in there. It was like a trashy bathroom.
It was.
So,
okay. That was the story. It wasn't that interesting.
Good stuff. Did you enjoy going out?
Yeah, I loved it. We were out. It was funny. And then I drove home.
Yeah, me too. Well, I didn't. Patrick did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Played lately?
Do we even have the time? We have been going for 1.5 hours.
Let's just fucking do it.
Okay, played lately. Tears of the Kingdom is big, is my note. And then I am playing Wildflowers, Wilde Flowers, which you also need to play, actually. You would love it. Have you seen my most recent video? Watch it. Okay. Because I'm going to sell you on this game.
Okay.
Also,
Tears of the Kingdom is big, that was it?
Yeah. Yeah, because we have to rush it now. I have to edit this episode too, remember?
Well, whatever.
And I was just coming off another episode. Another podcast, I mean.
Well, I did ask you if you wanted to do it, because this is like 8 hours.
Yeah, I've been wanting this for weeks. This is fun. We have to never quit again, ever. Okay. So the next game is Everdream Valley. I low-key recommend it on Steam. I'm currently...
Not to be confused with Dreamlight Valley and Stardew Valley. Now it's Everdream. Everything's a valley.
I know, right? I hate the naming. Everdream Valley.
I'm playing Dreamlight Valley, actually, and it's super good. I love it.
Yeah, I know. I know you do. We talked about it, actually, when we were clubbing.
Clubbing.
Clubbing. Lol. Everdream Valley, good on Steam. I can buy it to you.
You can buy it to me. Okay.
Yeah, do you want me to buy it to you?
Actually, not to derail again, but I am going to derail again. I watched you've seen Making a Murderer, right?
What is that?
Have you not seen Making a Murderer on Netflix? The documentary, it's from like 2019. Or 2017.
Don't remember. I watched
It's
everything.
the Stephen Avery, and like he is convicted of a murder. Teresa Halbach, he didn't do it. Or I mean, the theory is that he didn't do it. Have you not seen Making a Murderer?
Let me Google it.
Oh, if you haven't seen it, we're breaking up right now.
Making a Murderer, 2 seasons.
Yeah. Have you not seen Making a Murderer? What the hell is wrong with you?
Maybe. Okay, I should watch it then.
Oh my god, if you haven't, you should watch it like right now. Well, not right now, but tomorrow. Have you really? Oh my god, that's horrible.
I can't watch everything, can I?
Anyway, do you know the difference between borrow and lend?
Yeah, we talked about that last time on DiscoDisc.
Last time?
Yeah, last time I said I have trouble with I'm mixing up borrowing and lending. I often say in YouTube videos that I am borrowing this game to Stefan. Like, I have the game, and he is borrowing it from me. But I'm lending it to him.
Because there is a moment in Making a Murder, like when they show the shots of the criminal trial, like in court. One of the witnesses on the thing said, like, he says, like, so he came and I borrowed him my whatever car, or I don't know what he did. And then that was like the prosecution's witness, and then the defense comes on for like the cross-examination, and like the first thing he says, he's like, okay, so when you say that you borrowed him your car, you mean lent, right? You lent him your car. I'm just like, it's just so bitchy, because everybody knows what he meant, but he was just being bitchy.
Was English his first language?
It's in America, so yeah.
That is terrible, though. I get away with it. He doesn't get away with it.
I suppose not. You should. I can't believe you haven't seen Making a Murderer. Next week on DiscoDisc, we're going to talk about Making a Murderer. You love true crime.
Yeah, I do. Good.
Oh my god, this is the most disappointing thing I've ever learned about you.
Well, okay, I will see it.
Okay, anyway, back to what were we saying?
Where were we? Everdream Valley, I can buy it to you.
Yeah.
And Wildflowers, I can buy that to you too.
Okay.
If you want.
I actually saw a thing. I saw a thing today.
You said it.
Have you heard of what the fuck was it called? Paleo
game? The Paleo game.
Paleo Pines?
Paleo Penis. Wait, I'm gonna go.
It's Paleo Pines, right?
Yeah, all of the games look the same nowadays.
Have you? It looks cute though. You get dinosaurs. It's cute.
Is it out?
No, it comes out in. I have it on my calendar.
It's confirmed for Switch.
September 26th.
It could be good, maybe.
It looks cute, maybe.
Have a look at Everdream Valley, please do. And also Wildflowers.
I mean, September 26th is a big day for life sim cozy farming like games because My Time at Sandrock comes out on September, or comes out of early access on September 26th.
That's the game that never gets out of its early access.
It's coming out on September 26th. It's fucking happening, dude.
We've been talking about it for like 3 years.
I know.
Also, Roots of Pacha is in early access, I think. Or is it out? I don't know.
When the fuck is Dreamlight Valley coming out of fucking early access? Because in the newest newest patch, you get the credits. Like the credits roll. You finish like the part of the main quest in the newest patch, the newest content update. The credits roll. You finish a quest chain and the credits roll.
I have no idea. What the hell?
When the hell are they releasing this game?
I feel like no one wants to get their game out of early access. They just don't wanna.
There's a rumor that Dreamlight Valley is going to be free when it comes out.
Yeah, I heard that.
But why?
Because of microtransaction. They have already gotten all the funds that I want to have.
I know it's true though, because they do have one of the most expensive microtransaction stores in the history of gaming. Like it's worse than EA. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, they know their business, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. LOL. Anyway.
Good. And you have played A Plague Tale Requiem again.
No, I didn't play it yet. It came out and I talked about it because I was excited for it, and then it took me this long to play it. So it's sometime in the last 6 weeks I did play it.
Okay,
and it's so good. Like it's gonna be like it's a hard one. That's what she said. But like Hogwarts Legacy or A Plague Tale Requiem, they're head and head for Game of the Year for me. Because Plague Tale Requiem,
that's interesting.
Oh, Plague Tale Requiem was so fucking good. Oh my god, I loved it. Like I cried at the end. I cried.
You
like,
have told me this story.
I cried.
Maybe you actually told this in the last episode of this.
No, I didn't, because it was on the topic list now.
Okay.
I cried.
Then it says Minecraft lol.
Yeah, because Patrick and I started a Minecraft world, like split screen situation on Xbox.
Cute.
We're building a castle.
Cute. That is actually cute. Split screen is cute. Bring that back.
And then also split screen Divinity Original Sin 2, which we had played before, but now we're playing a split screen.
It's so cute. You game with your boyfriend.
I know it, gamers.
I don't game with my boyfriend, husband. Hello.
You should.
Oh, you know, I met a 23-year-old.
As you do.
When we were clubbing, talked with him for so long. And then I was like, I said my age, and he was like, no way. And then he was like, do you have so many rings? Are you married or something? Yeah, I'm married. What? How many kids do you have? Was the immediate follow-up question when I said I was married.
Oh, no.
Why do people assume that you have kids when you are married?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't be married without that.
No, that's the only reason to get
I'm like,
married.
no. Well, that is it for Disky Disc. I have enough to edit.
That is the rest of Disky Disc forever. The last episode.
Join the Discord for that.
The last episode.
For that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for listening. And rate us.
Yeah.
Rate us on everything.
See you next week.
Yeah.
Well, not live, but like with our faces.
LOL.
LOL? What?
LOL.
Yeah.
What? And you?
Yeah.
And we will see you then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, hiccup.
Bye.
Bye.